We're moving soon. I haven't even had time to shave. Look at my neck. I'm scruffy as hell. What's up, everybody? Expatriate Vaush? Not yet, but we're getting there. We got the Peloton behind us. Kind of a dumping room right now, so everything else in the house can be kind of moved through. Room looks like it's being robbed. Isn't it, in a way? Isn't it? Rough time window on soon. Oh, you'd love to see me at the airport, wouldn't you? You'd love to wave a handkerchief at my plane while it's running down the tarmac, wouldn't you? Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. Nice try, motherfucker. All right, it's good to be back, too. Man, there's so much to talk about. I'm fucking stressed. Moving is so stressful. Oh, my God. So much stuff to do. So much stuff. It's okay, I'll just show up at SeaTac every day for the next 3 months. This motherfucker thinks we're leaving at SeaTac. This guy thinks that we're gonna do the most obvious, like we don't have plans. Like we don't have machinations. Oh, man. Lived in the Netherlands all my life and have always voted left-wing progressive, but after hearing of the news Vaush might be allowed in, I finally decided it's time to close the border. Yeah. Are you closing the border, swimming right back to the Moroccan kids? Yeah, the classic Moroccan swimming around the Mediterranean up into the Arctic Sea and then down into the Netherlands. You know, they're very strong swimmers. They're fearsome people. It's true. It's very true. Garrett Wildos would be mad I arrived. That fucking guy. Oh, man. Just go biking through Europe. It'll be a great documentary. Or how many horror movies start? How many horror movies start biking through Europe? Biking through the Netherlands? This is legitimately like the least scary thing I can imagine doing. What do you mean? Biking in America is scary. 1 in 2 people who bikes in America dies. In the Netherlands, you actually, more people die while driving than bicycling. From the bicyclist, you know? If you drive carelessly in the Netherlands, you get T-boned by 72 bicyclists going at 23 miles an hour. Or sorry, 31 kilometers per hour. They slam right into you. So they shear through your car horizontally. Gets lost in the Bosnian forest. Yeah, I'd be fine. I just got here. If I missed chat whinging and pleading with Vaush not to leave. You know what? Can I be real with you? Everyone's been super nice. I expected the immediate Reddit contrarian comments of people being like, as a guy who's never had an original thought in his life, I think I'm no longer going to be getting my opinions from Vaush, whose perspective will be tainted by him leaving the country. No, ridiculous, you know. Reddit's been shithead. No, they're fine. It's fine. Overwhelmingly, I've gotten so many nice emails. I've gotten so many nice posts. It's all fine. Nobody fucking cares. It doesn't matter. It's not like anything's going to change about the fucking content, man. Like, I'm just, from your perspective, bloop, different background. From my perspective, when I go out and get coffee, I have to deal with foreigners, which I do anyway. I grow up in Los Angeles. I go outside to get the coffee. I hear, yo soy, mi amo. Okay? I go outside here, there's like Chinese or whatever. So when I go outside, now there will be Dutch. Like, it's going to change the fucking content. Not to mention, man, I went to Barcelona for like 1 week. And when I came back, all the content was better. From my perspective, what's happening to your guns? I'm dumping them in the Puget Sound. Well, I'm just gonna I'm choosing the same spot I've been dumping my used car batteries. So if anyone's been finding used car batteries, treasure trove right over there soon. You know, Fortnite loot box. It's a good one too. Will you travel back to America in November for campaign interviews and such? Nope. No, I don't like doing the IRL stuff anyway. Look, it's not like I'm not going to visit America plenty, but I'm not going to fucking fly over every time for what? To talk to some guy about how they want to do Medicare for all, a thing that's not going to happen anyway. Yeah, I don't leave my house while I'm here. I'm not going to fucking leave my house. You know, I joke I don't leave my house. I actually leave the house all the fucking time now because of my partner. I'm off hiking or whatever, you know? But I'm not leaving my house for politics. Fuck that, dog. Absolutely not. Man's going to go day 23 of having a stroopwafel for breakfast. Dog, stroopwafels are good. We haven't hiked in ages. We just hiked across LA. Will you still be coming in around Pacific time? Listen, at least for the foreseeable future, the majority of my streams are going to be the same time as they are now, give or take. I'm gonna be streaming in the evening so that I'm in the same general time slot, you know? It might change in the future, but at least for now. We'll change one thing at a time, you know? So you're starting 9 p.m. Netherlands times. It might be more like 7 p.m., you know? It depends on the whether or not we're doing daylight savings now. Like, it might start earlier, but there will be an overlap. Oh, that's good for me. Yeah, think of the East Coasters, you know? Think of the East Coasters. Your sleep schedule is going to get super fucked up. It's going to be fucked up anyway. He's going to compete with Majority Report time slot. Wonder if I can get in before Hassan, you know? I can try to do like the Mike from PA thing where you're a waiting room. I think a good slot for you in the long time might be evening around dinner time. Yeah, no. I think that would be, that's my plan going forward, you know? Listen, okay? We're changing one thing at a time. It's a big life change. Big life change. You gotta learn Dutch? God, I hope not. We'll see. How will you explain to immigration officers when you make fun of the Dutch language? I think that, like, I'll have to make a spirited argument for the tax revenue I'm bringing in. Oh, God, the taxes. The fucking... Oh, my God, man. You people... Listen, I'm getting out of the U.S., but you better believe I'm paying for it. Fucking highest tax burden, most taxed individual 2026, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've done the math. Oh, you gotta turn into an ANCAP? I'm gonna put the libertarian in libertarian socialism. You still have to pay U.S. taxes, right? I have to file U.S. taxes, but you can deduct the taxes that you pay from the country that you live in from your U.S. taxes. And you better fucking believe that I'm going to be paying more in taxes to the Dutch government than I will ever owe to America. So the deduction will always put me in the negative money owed. That's not too bad. Yeah. The Netherlands, they're going to take like 50% of my paycheck or whatever. They're not going to, America's not dipping into that too. Welcome to socialism. Yeah, no kidding. You know, they got private health insurance over there. Better use of your money. Yeah, at least less of it goes to Israel. Expats get huge tax breaks here and it's not nice for real. Hi, Dutch dipshit. Yeah. The 30% ruling's getting cut down to the 27% ruling. You know, you're working it back. You're working it back. I cannot wait to have to deal with fake woke Europeans explain to me how I'm engaging in cultural genocide or whatever by not learning the Dutch language day one of arriving or whatever, you know? It's going to be like the fucking Catalans in Barcelona where they're like, I know we're a first world country that enjoys an incredibly high standard of living, but you have to understand the tourist numbers that we actually all rely on and benefit from is actually, we can't stand it. We hate the tourists, you know? Like New Yorkers complaining about people visiting, man. Fuck off. The Dutch people are like, oh, I can't stand my perfect, beautiful country with its incredibly high tax burden and public transit. Oh, how dare people not speak Dutch here when all of us speak English? Maybe don't learn English. Hey, listen, here's my deal to you guys, because I know how the Dutch are. Here's my deal to you guys, okay? I don't learn Dutch. You don't learn English. How about that? Now we got a situation on our hands here, you know? If I don't learn Dutch, but you speak English... Sounds like a you problem. You already learned the second language, buddy. I didn't. You did. But if you don't learn English, now I gotta get the work in. In cities, I've seen plenty of native Dutch people speak English in order to avoid checking if the other person speaks Dutch. Yeah, it's called cultural suicide, and it's not my fault. Sorry, shouldn't have had the DAF visa, buddy. Ooh, how do we keep getting these American expats in our country? Does it have something to do with the Dutch-American Friendship Treaty? Possibly. Nobody knows. Building a goddamn gigantic, multicolored, light-up neon welcoming mat for Americans, and you're mad people are speaking English in your country? Get over yourselves. They're mad about it, too. I got an email. No hate to this guy. If you're watching right now, no hate to you. It's a really good bit. Hold on. Can I find this email? I'll teach you Dutch for free. I heard you were coming to the Netherlands. Welcome. One condition, you need to learn the Dutch language so you don't become one of those other Yanks who lives here for years without learning the language. I'm a Dutch teacher. I can teach you for free. Let me know if you're interested. We can start with online lessons, then continue in person when you're here. Motherfucker, I'm busy! Are you kidding me? Immediately? Start online, then continue in person. It's a very generous offer, by the way. I'm not, like, It's actually very nice. It's just like the presumptuousness. Again, no hate. Learning that. Yeah, so you don't become like those other Yanks. I am that Yank. I hope you don't become one of those guys. I'm that guy. I am that guy. I'm sorry. Oh, man. And Ella's learning Mandarin. Yeah, why the fuck did he start doing that, by the way? Fucking 20% of the time when I pull open his stream, he's doing a bit. Literally everyone in Amsterdam speaks English. I'm not moving to Amsterdam, bucko. I'm excited to see your perspective. Might make me more likely to pull the trigger and leaving the States too. Some people were shitty about me leaving. However, I recognized it for what it truly was, which was displaced jealousy, which I totally understand. There were a lot of really bad arguments on the subreddit, like his analysis on America after living there for 32 years is going to be invalidated by living abroad. Just nonsense. you know. He doesn't have a shared stake in the country. Dog, I'm a high-income YouTube live streamer. Our material reality is differentiated because of my profession, not because of the country I live in. I'm going to be an indoorsy live streamer, whether I'm in America or the Netherlands. Like, the idea that the material reality separating our life circumstances is the borders that I'm within, and not like the fact that you're probably a wagey. Which, by the way, if you want to begrudge me because you're a wagey and I'm not, super valid, by the way. Super valid. That's why I recognize a lot of it is displaced. Okay, the one that did peeve me off, though, a little bit, is when people are like, I don't know how to put this. I feel like there were some posts, pardon me for venting, some posts, are you taking the cats? We're leaving them in the Puget Sound. There are some posts where, like, the implication was you should have broken up with your partner and stayed here to make me feel good. And that's crazy. There some posts were like some posts were it's implication, not explicitly, but it was like, I know that you're on the precipice of a big life change and that you've fallen in love and you get to explore the world with someone, but you should stay here in this dying country so I feel like we have a shared stake. It's an implication, but there were posts that were like that, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? I've never met you. Why would I stay in America for you? That's crazy. I'm gonna be real. I hope you don't take this personally. From my perspective, you're all people in the computer, and when I move, you're still gonna be people in the computer. Like, from my perspective, our relationship remains completely unchanged. To me, live streaming is like a grounding, you know, like it's kind of like a root. It's a big part of my life for the past 7 years. So when I move, I'm going to be looking forward to streaming again. I'm going to be like, yeah, let's get back to the basics. Let's get back into it. You know, I pop on the stream, I look at chat. It's all going to be here. It's all going to be here for me. So some people, you know, some people they're like, well, you should have broken up with your partner. You should have died alone. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I choose love. I choose love. I'm sorry. It's pretty funny. Yeah, to me, you're in the computer. And to you, I'm in the computer. I'm in the computer to you. And when I move and go live again, I will be exactly the same amount of in the computer, you know? It'll be, from your perspective, it'll be like I never went anywhere. Do we call you an expat? Can I be, listen, okay, the term expat is giga first worlder Americanoid cope, right? We have to just say immigrant. Even I say expat sometimes because it's so normalized, but like we have to say immigrant. I'm an immigrant, you know, or I will be an immigrant. Okay, you know what I'm really not looking forward to? You know what I'm really, really, really not looking forward to, by the way? I'm going to shit talk America after moving, and people in the subreddit are going to be like, oh, wow, that's what we need. Fucking Vaush leaves the country and looks down on us from his high horse over in Europe. As if I wasn't complaining about America non-stop the whole time I was here. You know what I mean? People are going to be like, oh yeah, well, like, of course you think that. You live in America. As if I wasn't the whole time I was living here being like, saying the exact same shit. And I'll lose my mind. What are your plans to not die in a heat wave over there? I haven't worked out all the details. I don't know. Can we say it as a joke? You're going to whether I want you to or not. So, shadowboxing segment next 6 hours. Man, oh man. Be honest though, you're going to lose the moral high ground against the annoying Euroids. Actually, I feel like I'm going to gain moral high ground against the annoying Euroids. For the same reason, after I went to Barcelona, one of my big takeaways from Barcelona is literally, how the fuck are any of you right wing? You go outside and you're in like the most beautiful city in the universe. Let's just be fucking real here, okay? In Barcelona, all the natives, to me, look like Mexicans. They look like brown people. They average Spaniard or whatever. How the fuck are you racist? You've got Spanish people who are like, the Western civilization is falling, the Muslim hordes, the Moroccan barbers moving up north or whatever, and you're all brown, and you live in the most beautiful place in the world, and everything's great, and you can go to a local cafe, and for like €1.50, you can get a coffee and a pastry. How the fuck are you complaining about anything? At least in American suburbs, you are a 15-minute drive away from a slop bowl and 25 minutes away from a grocery store. And when you walk outside, you're reminded of death. And there's no one walking around. And there's just death, death, death. And you open up Grindr, and it's all cross-dressers and sissies. At least in America, like, our near unquenchable hatred for all life is matched in some way by the material circumstances. Like, it's abysmal in so many parts in America. But if you live in Barcelona, how the fuck are you ever mad? I'm gonna feel that way in the Netherlands. I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna walk to the cafe. I'm gonna get on a tram and everything's gonna be pleasant. And I'm gonna be like, how can you possibly be right wing? What the fuck is wrong with you? Genuinely, what the fuck is wrong with you? You need to convert to Islam before moving to really show them. That's what I gotta press the nerve. Please tell me you're getting a steel bike for transportation. I will probably get a bike soon after moving, yeah. I gotta get into it. Get a carbon frame. Is there such a thing as a traditional menswear bicycle? I need to look into it. If you're on a train and you see a free single seat, you have to go, ja, die kakstoel is nog. Okay, fucked up that is kakstoel? Is that the kakstoel? Don't say that. That's just so silly, man. Yeah, it's pretty silly.